put them in the finals.
He's the one who hit the clinching shot in last year's conference championship game. Not going to have that drama tonight. Here goes Morant off the backboard. Buchanan lays it in, and that'll do it. Murray State, out of the OVC, the first to punch its ticket into the 2019 Big Dance.
See if they follow one more time.
It doesn't look like they will. For the first time, the Gardner-Webb Bulldogs are champions of the Big South and headed to the NCAA Tournament.
Low house, good if it goes, that's it! Bradley is going to the NCAA Tournament for the first time in 13 years!
One in the A-Sun, and they're about to be conference champions, while Lipscomb may be an outside shot at getting an at-large, but those hopes dwindle. Liberty! Put your dancing shoes on!
Reverse it back to when the shot clock would have gone off. Alonso gets his last shot off, and that'll end it. Wofford will celebrate. The Terriers are going back to the big dance with the best shooter in the country leading the way.
You know, he's been the coach of the year. He's taken him to 3 straight, now 4 NCAA tournaments. The Iona dynasty continues to run through the map. The Gales will back it out. And for the 4th straight season, Ricky McGill and Iona are going dancing. 81-60.
This will do it.
15 seconds to go and the countdown is officially on. Mission accomplished for Northern Kentucky as everyone's going to touch the ball, and it ends up as a team effort for the Northern Kentucky Norse. They will join the dance. NKU is the champion of the Horizon League and Motor City Madness.
It was their first time hosting the NEC title game since 1991, their only trip to the NCAA Tournament. 1 versus 2 in the Northeast Conference. A thrilling game from start to finish, and it ends with Fairleigh Dickinson going to the NCAA Tournament for the 6th time.
And St. Mary's, with 20 seconds to go, is going to watch Gonzaga wave the white flag. And they're going to dribble the clock down and celebrate a West Coast Conference championship in stunning fashion as they take out America's #1 on the doorstep of the NCAA Tournament. What a performance by St. Mary's to win the West Coast Conference championship game.
Applause from the Maverick fans, those seniors who've been a part of 2 teams that have reached the Summit League title game in the last 3 years. That's going to do it. North Dakota State going back to the big dance.
Brace. OCS gonna dribble it out, and Northeastern's gonna do it. There it is for the 9th time in school history. Northeastern is going to the NCAA Tournament. The Huskies win the 2019 CAA Tournament Championship game.
That has changed because Colgate has found a way back to the NCAA Tournament.
Well, they deserve it. Dance on, Raiders.
For the first time since '96, Colgate going dancing.
And after an inbound, that'll do it. And for the 7th time in program history, the Vermont Catamounts are dancing their way to the NCAA Tournament.
8 seconds remaining. We'll see if Central elects to foul here. Pitt gets it back, sizing one up. Double team, has to hurry. And it's short at NC Central. The elusive three-peat in the MEAC.
So the guys on the floor will stay on the floor and celebrate a Big 12 championship right where they are. Dotson takes a three. Jacobson lands it for Iowa State. And the Cyclones, for the 5th time, win the Big 12 title game.
They would go to the Final Four, but this Utah State team reminds me a great deal of that team. Another team has punched their ticket, and they hail from Logan, Utah. Utah State, champions of the Mountain West Championship game.
Patterson, he's just going to have to chuck it. It's not going to go. It's an air ball, and that will likely do it. The celebration has begun already on the Prairie View bench as they mob their coach, Byron Smith.
What a turnaround it was for Prairie View. Defensively, they were just all over Texas Southern, forcing turnovers, and they have punched a ticket into the NCAA tournament.
Foul. The lob to Mamakilis-Feely off the glass, and that's it. The Villanova Wildcats are once again Big East Tournament champions.
In the 2019 MAC title game, 31 points.
He's a gamer. He certainly played like he wanted it. And the veteran team won.
Javon Graves. And for the 4th time in the last 5 years, Buffalo wins the MAC championship.
As putting their stamp on what was an incredibly successful and magical season.
That's all from Cleveland.
In history and career threes, they might try and get it to him. Instead it goes Perry for 3, hits the side of the backboard, rebound Montana, that's it! The Grizzlies are going back to the big dance!
That will do it. The Monarchs are into the madness of March.
Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. The Wildcats dancing to Wayland tonight.
Congratulations to the Aggies, GCU, for getting there. The heartbreak is going to be felt all summer long, but spoils go to the winners, and it looks like the Aggies got one.
The final seconds tick away here at the Orleans Arena. And for the 9th time in the last 14 years, the New Mexico State Aggies are dancing as Western Athletic Conference tournament champions.
Out of Oregon to Nebraska.
He's from there, but he's staying in Eugene.
He's from there for a reason.
And we'll see if there's 3 Pac-12 teams in the NCAA tournament. The regular season champs Washington lose. The Ducks are dancing. They beat the top seed by 20 to advance to the NCAA tournament as a 6th seed.
Very talented. They're feeling themselves. They're not just one of those clubs that's going to be happy to be in the tournament.
Final seconds ticking off, and for the first time, UC Irvine, regular season and tournament champions of the Big West.
It's a
different generation of guys now. But these guys built on the foundation those guys laid, and now they're going back to the dance.
Yale, the champions of the Ivy League, going to the NCAA Tournament.
Wear the clock out.
Time to regroup if you're Tennessee. Going to the NCAA Tournament. This is an outstanding Tennessee team. This team's body of work has been superb all year.
War Eagle, though, Dickie V. Auburn wins the SEC championship title.
This poured his heart out, soul out before.
We need a quick hitter here, too. Lob it in. 10 seconds left. Lofton lost the ball. Scoops it up with 7 seconds. Lofton with his team down by 2. To the corner. Caputo! No good! And it's over! St. Louis is going dancing. An unlikely run to the NCAA Tournament for the Billikens as they win the Atlantic 10 championship. That should be the final basket of the game as Georgia State is going to run it out. They will repeat as Sun Belt Conference champions. The final score from New Orleans, Georgia State 73, UT Arlington 64.
Outstanding performance by that young man.
A dunk by Gresham for the final points. It's back-to-back for the Bearcats. A second consecutive American Athletic Conference Tournament championship.
They have done it with tape.
There you are, your Big Ten champions once again. For the 6th time, it's Michigan State. Denying Michigan a 3rd straight title.